Hello everyone. Today there is a story for you. This is not just a story about a village or a person. It is a story about fear, the kind of fear that quietly controls life. By the end of this story, you will see how courage and one simple choice can change everything. So take a deep breath and listen. In a small riverside village, where the water moved slowly and reflected the sky like a quiet mirror, lived a young man named Arjun. The village followed a gentle rhythm. Roosters announced the morning. Smoke rose softly from cooking fires. The river whispered against smooth stones, day and night. Arjun had lived there since childhood. He knew the sound of the river in every season. He knew which trees gave shade at noon and which paths stayed cool after rain. People respected Arjun. He was polite, he was helpful, he listened more than he spoke, but inside Arjun lived something unseen. Fear. Fear walked beside him like a silent companion. Fear shaped his thoughts before his actions. Fear chose safety over growth. Fear kept his dreams small and quiet. Every morning before sunrise, Arjun left his home for work. At the edge of the village, two roads waited. One road was long, dusty, and loud. Carts passed by, voices clashed. The sun burned without mercy. The other road was short and peaceful. It passed through a forest beside the river. Tall trees formed a green roof. Birds sang freely there. Most villagers chose the forest road. Arjun never did. Each time he reached the crossing, his steps slowed. What if I lose my way? What if something dangerous appears? What if I fail and people laugh? Fear always had a reason, so Arjun chose the longer road, again and again. His legs grew tired, his back ached, but fear felt familiar, and familiarity felt safe. In the evenings, Arjun often sat alone near the riverbank. The sky slowly changed colors. The water carried reflections of clouds and fading light. He watched others walk confidently. He saw laughter, bold steps, easy smiles. Sometimes he wondered how life would feel without fear. But he never stayed with that thought for long. One quiet evening, as the air grew cool and the smell of wet earth filled the air, a sharp sound broke the calm. A cry. Arjun stood up quickly. The sound came from near the river's edge. With each step, his heartbeat grew louder. Near the water, a young deer was trapped in thick, dark mud. Its thin legs were stuck deep. Its chest moved fast with panic. Its eyes shone with fear. The deer struggled again and again. Each movement pulled it deeper. Arjun stopped. Fear rushed through him like cold water. What if it attacks? What if I slip into the mud? What if I cannot help and make it worse? His feet moved backward without thought. At that moment, a soft, golden light appeared behind him. An old man stood there, holding a small lantern. The old man lived near the forest. He spoke little. He spent his days caring for injured animals and birds. Many creatures healed near his simple hut. The old man looked at the deer, then at Arjun. "The deer is afraid," he said calmly. "But fear does not mean danger. It means help is needed." Arjun lowered his head. "I want to help," he said softly, "but I am scared. What if I make a mistake?" The old man smiled gently. "Fear speaks loudly," he said, "but courage speaks through action." The deer cried again. The river flowed quietly, as if listening. Arjun felt his chest tighten. This moment felt heavy. He could walk away. No one would blame him. Fear would be satisfied. Or he could stay. Slowly, Arjun stepped forward. The mud felt cold and sticky under his feet. His legs trembled. His hands shook. Fear screamed inside his mind, but another voice whispered softly, "Be brave." Arjun knelt down carefully. He pushed the mud aside with his hands. His grip slipped. The mud pulled him closer. For a moment, panic returned. His breath became fast. His heart felt weak. He almost stood up. Then he looked into the deer's eyes. They reflected the same fear he had carried all his life. Arjun paused. He took a deep breath, slowly, carefully. With patience and effort, he tried again. The mud loosened. The deer's leg came free. In one sudden movement, the deer stood and ran toward the forest. Silence filled the air. Arjun stood still, covered in mud, breathing heavily. His body was tired, but his heart felt light. The old man nodded. "You were afraid," he said, "and still you acted. That is courage." That night, Arjun could not sleep. His mind replayed the moment again and again. The fear, the step forward, the relief. Fear had always told him, "Stop," but today, courage had answered, "Try." The next morning, Arjun stood at the forest path. Sunlight filtered through the leaves. Birds sang freely. The path looked calm and open. His heart began to race again. Fear returned, but Arjun did not turn away. He took one step, then another. The forest welcomed him with cool air and quiet sounds. Nothing bad happened. Days passed. Arjun slowly changed. He spoke when he had ideas. He tried new tasks. He accepted mistakes as lessons. Fear still lived inside him, but it no longer ruled his life. One rainy evening, the river began to rise. The village panicked. The old man slipped near the riverbank. People stood back, frozen by fear. Arjun felt fear rise inside him again. But he remembered the deer, the forest, the first brave step. Without thinking, Arjun ran forward and helped the old man to safety. The rain slowed. The danger passed. The villagers looked at Arjun differently. The man who once avoided fear now faced it. At sunrise, Arjun stood by the river. The water flowed calmly again. The sky was clear. Fear had not disappeared, but courage had grown stronger. Arjun learned a powerful truth. Fear is not a wall, it is a door. So if fear ever stops you, remember this story. Fear will always speak first, but courage answers with action. Take a deep breath, take one step, because every action has a reaction, and courage always creates a new path. Stop living in fear. Start living with courage. Fear does not disappear in one day, but courage grows every time you move forward. The life you want begins just outside the comfort that fear creates. When you choose action over fear, even small steps become powerful. If this story inspired you, subscribe to our channel for more motivational and calming stories. Each story is a gentle reminder to face fear, grow courage, and live your best life. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new lesson that can change your life.